Hello students, we are studying algae, and in algae we have completed two classes of algae. One is chlorophyceae and next one is the phaeophyceae. Today we have to study about the rhodophyceae, red algae. Rhodophyceae, commonly called as red algae. Commonly called as red algae, where these are found, these are exclusively marine. They are found in seawater. Exclusively marine. One exception is there, a few exceptions are there. Exclusively marine, but a few are found in the fresh water. Some are only a few. Only a few are found in fresh water. As Polysphonia. These algae are found in marine water. Only a few are found in fresh water. These are unicellular to 1.5 meter to half meters in height. Unicellular to half a meter in height, and they are found too close to the surface of the sea, where they gain maximum amount of the light. On the other hand, some members may be found in great depth of the water, where a minimum light is available, where a least amount of water is available. So, some members are found close to the surface of the water, where they attain maximum amount of the light. On the other hand, some members are found in deep sea, where they get a very little amount of water. You know that when we go depth in the water, there is scarcity of the water. So some members were found into the deep sea where light availability of light is very less. And lesson to photosynthetic pigment. Photosynthetic pigment. Chlorophyll. Chlorophyll A and D. Chlorophyll A and D, but dominant pigment is phytoerythrin. This phytoerythrin is responsible for red coloration of algae. That is why name given as red algae. Because of the phytoerythrin pigment. These things, chlorophyll A and chlorophyll B, is also present, but dominant pigment is phytoerythrin. And next important feature, there is a food. Reserve food. It is found in the form of Floridian starch. Floridian starch. This is important feature. Reserve food is Floridian starch. During classification, pigmentation and reserve food material is also considered during the classification of algae. So here there is special type of starch named as Floridian starch is available, which work as the reserve food material. And now reproduction. Reproduction. Their peculiar feature in their reproduction, motile stage is not found. As you know that gametes are motile in nature, but in this situation, in this class, motile stage is not available. There is no flagellation. Flagella is absent. And reproduction takes place all the three types as in other cases. One is vegetative reproduction. As you know that vegetative reproduction by fragmentation. In fragmentation, the thallus breaks into smaller pieces, and each piece develops into new thallus. This is a very common method of the reproduction, vegetative reproduction. Next one is asexual reproduction. Asexual. In case of the asexual reproduction, this asexual reproduction takes place by non-motile spores. Non-motile spores. I told you they have no motile phase in the life of algae. And next one is sexual reproduction. Sexual reproduction is of oogamous type. Is a oogamous type. Motile gametes absent. No motile gamete is as you know that in case of the oogamous type of reproduction, the gametes, male gamete is motile while female gamete is non-motile. In oogamous type, male gamete is smaller in size and motile, while female gamete is big in size and non-motile. But in this case, not happen in such way. Both male and the female gametes are non-motile; they do not have the flagella. So these are the properties of some few important properties of rhodophycy. Now, some examples of rhodophycy as Gracilaria. Examples. Gracilaria. Giladium. Giladium. Polycyphonia. Exotaxon. These are a few examples of red algae or the rhodophycy. Now we have to study about the economic importance of algae. We studied before about the properties and the classification. Now we have to discuss about the economic importance of algae. What is the economic importance of algae? Economic importance of algae. Economic importance of algae. In economic importance of algae, we include all type of algae, not only a particular class, but all type of algae for economic importance. So, active algae are few algae are used as food. Few algae are used as the food. You know that is as Spirogyra and Erythrax are also used as the food in some areas. So here mainly a few algae are used as the food. Next, as the source are carrageenan. As a source are carrageenan. It is source of carrageenan are the sorry, in this way sentence will be clear. Carrageenan is obtained from is obtained from red algae, red algae, chondrus, commonly called as iris mass. Chondrus, commonly called as iris mass, is used in preparation of ice creams. Iris mass is used in preparation of ice creams. Preparation of etc. So you know for a green that is obtained from red algae. Name of red algae is chondrus, commonly known as iris mass, is used in preparation of ice cream, etc. Now next, agar agar. Now next one, agar agar. This agar agar is obtained from red algae. Agar agar is obtained from red algae. Gracilaria, etc. Used in preparation of culture media. Used in preparation of culture media. Is not new term here, culture media. Suppose we want to We want to make the culture of bacteria. We want to grow bacteria in the laboratory for the study. So, and where will grow the bacteria? We will grow bacteria in a medium, and that medium is known as the culture medium. In the culture medium, all the nutrients are added in the culture medium, on which bacteria survive. So agar agar is used in preparation of culture media. We've also studied about tissue culture. Tissue culture means, you know, that the growing of a complete part, growing of a complete plant from the cell or tissue of the plant. So this, suppose we have this side we can use. Suppose we have a plant. And we want to make another plant from this plant. So we take a part. Suppose we take this part. This part is called explant. The part of the plant which we have taken for the production of new plant is called as explant. Suppose we are taking the tip of the stem for making a new plant. So tip of the stem is called as explant. So where we keep, this is, we take a petri dish, and in this petri dish we keep the culture media. And this culture media, in this culture media, we add all the nutrients and which support the growth of the plant. So we keep this explant here in the culture media, and after sometimes it will develop into a new plant. First it develops into plantlets, and then plants may be developed. So here this agar is obtained from this algae, and which is used in the laboratory preparation is used. So that is agar this is also next use of algae. Brown seaweeds. Brown seaweeds are commonly called as kelp, kelp are important source of iodine. Kelp, that is kelp, that is the brown algae. Brown algae, its size is very big, more than the height of these plants. So these are used, these are called as the sea kelp and used as the source of iodine. Iodine is obtained from these seaweeds. And also potassium. Brown algae like Macrocystis is a source of, is a good source of, is a good source of potash. Brown algae like Macrocystis is a good source of potash. Chlorella. You are familiar with chlorella. Chlorella is green algae. Chlorella chlorella is green algae is a rich source of vitamin is source of vitamin A, B, and K. A, B, and K. I know that the chlorella is also used as a source of the food in space travelers. So chlorella is also used as a source of the protein for space travelers. So chlorella is used as a source of food. Chlorella is used as a source of food by space travelers. And other economic importance are there. Chlorine is an antibiotic produced by the chlorella. And algae are also used in the treatment of sewage. So if you have any questions, so you may ask. You may ask any question if any query is there. Now you can unmute and ask if any. Now you can ask, you unmute and you may ask any question, any query regarding to DLG. So we have completed DLG. In next time, we will discuss next plant, next group of plants that having the bryophyta. Algae is there. After that, we will discuss about the bryophyta. As algae is found in water, completely found in the water. On the other hand, bryophytes are terrestrial in their habitat. Algae are aquatic in nature, while bryophytes are terrestrial in nature. But for their reproduction, there is need of water in case of bryophytes. So no query. So thank you. That's for today.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.